Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on IonaInsider.com. Tip-off is just moments away here at the Heinz Athletic Center. The Iona College Gales set to take on the Manhattan College Jaspers. Iona is atop the MAC, undefeated in conference play at 7-0. Mike, what do they need to do against this Manhattan team to stay undefeated?
Well, as Coach Gotze said, energy. Energy wants to set the tone of the game early on. Wasn't happy with the approach last game against Fairfield. Number 2, transition defense. They want to really get that going. Part of the problem was with Fairfield, she felt like there wasn't really a flow as far as the defense, and also with that defense today. The Manhattan Jaspers going against their defense, which is going to be a 1-2-1-1 kind of defense. Number 3, run and execute, get the ball running. And she talked about setting up the screens. D'Amica was coming off the screens, which she wasn't coming off the screens hard enough, so she wants a better effort from D'Amica Martinez and attack the zone. Really, again, to me, when you look at all this stuff, it's about energy and a little more intestinal fortitude. She doesn't want to see the team lax like they were against Fairfield.
You got to worry this game might be a trap game for some say, because Fairfield came in 4th ranked in the preseason. The Gales knew that was going to be a tough game, and they still came out flat. This Manhattan team was not picked high in the preseason poll whatsoever. Granted, they are exceeding expectations thus far with a 3-4 conference record. What does head coach John Olanowski of Manhattan want his team to do today, knowing the team is less talented, frankly, than Iona? What do they need to do to stay combative with the Gales?
Well, they want to push the ball in the offensive kind of transition, and they want to run the horn set, wave action, and a few ISO sets for their player number 32 right there. So Iona, look, they know they're coming into a little bit of a hornet's nest here Manhattan knows they're coming a little bit of a hornet's nest here with Iona. They're the best team in the MAC, and they're going to have to bring beyond their A game, really, to pull it off.
Well, we'll take a short break here on IonaInsider.com. National Anthem coming up. Then we'll have the starters here for you here on ICGales.com.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
All right, Mike DeMurgis along with John Stenko back here at the Hines Athletic Center where the Iona College Gales, number 1 in the MAC, take on the Manhattan Jaspers. Tip off just a couple of moments away. First up, we'll look at the starting lineups. For the Manhattan Jaspers, we have number 3, guard Allison Schreck from Rose Hill, New Jersey, John.
She's averaging roughly 8.5 points per game. She's also averaging 5 dimes per game. She will shoot the uncontested 3, but she only hits it at a 23% clip.
We'll see if Coach Gotze, makes it a contested 3. Nicole Anderson, number 23, out of Hamden, Connecticut, at guard.
She started last game, but she only played 1 minute, so we'll see how much action she gets today.
Number 25, Blake Underhill, guard from Edgewater, New Jersey.
Known as one of the premier defenders for the Jaspers, averaging roughly 6.6 assists per game, but she's not an outside shooting threat, only 1 of 4 on the year.
And big number 32, Monica Roeder, guard from Marlton, New Jersey.
She's the best player for this Jaspers team, averaging roughly 13 points per game in conference play.
And number 34, Shayna Erickson, forward from Long Valley, New Jersey.
She has registered double-digit points in 5 of the team's last 8 conference games, and she's shooting 56% from the floor against MAC opponents.
So many people from New Jersey. It's like the Sopranos. For the Iona Gales, Sabrina Gerador at center from Queens, New York.
Had 9 rebounds and 6 blocks in the win against Fairfield.
Haley D'Angelo, number 5 from Long Valley, New Jersey, at guard.
Leading the nation with a roughly a 4.0 assist-to-turnover ratio. She's averaging 5.5 assists per game.
Alicia Powell, number 11 from Will Smith territory, Philadelphia, PA, at guard.
She struggled shooting against the Stags. She finished with 6 points at 2 of 9 shooting, but she did have 5 assists in limited minutes.
D'Amica Martinez from Meriden, Connecticut, at guard.
She currently ranks 4th all-time on the Iona scoring list with 1,464 points. She's 84 points away from 3rd place, which is held by Megan Cobb, who graduated in 2002.
And what do we call the next player? Number 24, Joy Adams, double-double from Orlando, Florida, at forward.
She ranks in the top 10 in 8 key offensive and defensive categories in all the MAC. So she's simply a fantastic all-around player, and she's number 1 in the MAC in steals per game, averaging roughly 2 per game, and she's number 1 in the nation, as you mentioned before, at roughly 14 rebounds per game.
So the Gales with a 13-game win streak on the line here, taking on the Manhattan Jaspers, and also school about ready to start tomorrow. So we welcome all our students back here listening in. And if you're listening, come on down up to the Hines Athletic Center, catch the game. We have a pretty good crowd on hand tonight. And Iona, it's a game they should win as they have that march to the MAC towards the end of take it through January, February, and into March.
I know you're really excited about going back and teaching in class, are you not?
Oh, very excited. And I was really pumped up with yesterday's football games yesterday, John.
Yesterday was a entertaining football day for some.
Right. Yeah, we proved that Peyton Manning's the best quarterback of the modern generation. And we'll see how good the Seahawks defense and Richard Sherman really are when they take on Manning at MetLife Stadium in the Super Bowl.
That's true. Peyton Manning really cemented himself as one of the best. You got to give him credit. And hopefully you don't have any post-game interviews like Richard Sherman had yesterday for the Seahawks, because that was one of a kind.
It absolutely was. It's certainly great for sound bites. Play that sound bite in my broadcasting class and radio class this week. It's something for some athletes. Look, you want to make a name for yourself, so I guess do something like you did with Sherman. But I think there's better ways to do it than that.
Yep. Also, a quick change for Manhattan. Actually starting is Nicole Isaacs. She's going to start in place of Nicole Anderson, who, as I mentioned, played only 1 minute in the win against Ryder. So a quick substitution already for the Jaspers, as Isaacs played 39 minutes in that win against Ryder. So she'll get playing time at the tip here. Manhattan in their road and dark green jerseys with white lettering and numbering. Iona in their home whites with maroon lettering. And Sabrina Giardo wins a tip against Monica Roeder, and we are underway. Powell trapped on the right wing, gets to Martinez on the other side. She'll take a three-pointer to open up the game. She misses it. Offensive rebound, Joy Adams. She puts it in from the left side and lays it in. Iona's up 2-0.
And we talked about Joy Adams, the power of the double-double. Gets the offensive rebound there and puts it right in. Boom, there you go. Booyah.
Iona opening up in a 1-1-2-1 press, and Manhattan breaks it fairly easily as Skreck has it at the top of the key. She feeds it to Underhill. Now back to Skreck, now back to Underhill on the right wing. Looking to get to the corner to Roeder. 7 seconds to the shot clock. Underhill driving on Powell. Powell, good defense, moving her feet well. And Underhill misses the runner from the baseline. Haley D'Angelo picks the ball up off the floor, and she pushes the tempo for the Gales.
Not good body control there by Underhill.
Powell on the right wing. Surprise split the double team up top on the 1-3-1 zone. Now Joy Adams on the baseline. She'll drive right past Isaacs, who stripped it, and then it goes to the hands of Roeder. Manhattan is a team that loves to force turnovers. They force 17 turnovers of their opponents per game. That's atop the MAC.
You think Allison Schreck gets called Shrek? I mean, she's wearing the green, too.
It's true. wonder if she has a pet donkey. Isaacs on the right side gets the top key to Underhill. Now swinging around to Skreck. Underhill, back to Skreck. Skreck feeds it down low to Roeder. Roeder posting up on Jared, or a kick out. Kick out to Nicole Isaac. She'll take the three-pointer. She'll miss it. Rebound falls to Powell. Good defense by Iona to start out. Late shot clocks for both of Jasper's possessions.
Coach Gotze wanted that energy. They got it early on here.
Powell drives center of the paint, feeds it to Jared, or Jared goes up strong from the right side, and she'll lay it in on the baseline, and she'll head to the line. Opportunity for an and one play for the senior Sabrina Jaredor.
Iona very crisp early on, passing the ball. A lot of good energy. Good ball movement so far by Iona.
Sabrina Jaredor hitting at a 79% from the free throw line on the year. We'll look to convert here on the old-fashioned three-point play. It rims out, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Joy Adams. She kicks out to Martinez for three. Oh, that's no good off back rim. Offensive rebound. Joy Adams can't secure it.
Boy, Adams under the board there everywhere early on.
I made a bold prediction before coming on air that Joy Adams was going to get 25 rebounds. I asked Joy what her target was for today. Guess what she said?
25.
She said 25 right on the dot. Skreck to the far corner to Isaacs. Isaacs' shot may have been partially blocked by Jaredor. It bounces off the rim and then hits the wire hanging from atop the ceiling here at the Heinz Center. So go to Iona off the dead ball.
How many famous players are number 25?
I'm not really sure.
Reggie Bush, Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonds' father.
Haley D'Angelo, the ball is tipped away by Underhill. Coach Gotze praised Underhill for her pressure atop the 1-3-1 zone. As D'Amica's trapped in the right corner, she gets to D'Angelo on the left corner. D'Angelo will take the uncontested three, and she'll knock it down. And Iona's up early, 7-0 here, 2.5 minutes in. Iona still on their 1-1-2-1 press. Underhill driving center of the paint, goes to Jaredor. Jaredor just takes it right out of her hands. Fast break for the Gales. Alicia Powell off the pass from D'Angelo. She lays it in. She misses the right-handed layup. Joy Adams went for an offensive rebound and actually grabbed the rim, trying to get the offensive rebound. I kid you not, Joy Adams just reached up and grabbed the top of the rim to try and get the rebound.
And Iona enforcing their will early on with a 9-0 lead. 17:08 left here in the first.
Yeah, the putback was put in by Powell. She got her own miss and she laid it in. And Coach John Olenowski has to call an early timeout here because the Gales are in complete control and we're not even 3 minutes in. They lead 9-0.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're the coach of Manhattan, you got to, put a little stop to this, to the bleeding. Iona, like we said, enforcing their will. Coach Gotze wanted the energy. Good ball movement by Iona. That's why one team has won 13 in a row, and that's why the Jaspers are where they are.
Jaspers are 4-12 on the year. They started off conference play 2-0 with wins at home against Canisius and Monmouth, but then went on a mini 4-game skid before winning last game at Ryder, which is an impressive win down to play there in New Jersey. It's not an easy place to play.
Of course, 4-12 was often the record of the Patriots before the Belichick era.
Roeder now on the right wing. A lot of football analogies coming from Michael Demerges today. He's in rare form as Skreck has it at the top of the key. To Roeder now on the right wing. Back to Skreck at the top of the key. Just swinging it around. Now Isaacs for three. She curled around the baseline. She missed that three-point opportunity. Rebound falls in the hands of Jaredor, and she gives it to Alicia Powell. Steal by Shayna Erickson. She feeds it to Skreck. Manhattan looking to go on the fast break. Powell and D'Angelo get back, and Jasper slow it down. Isaacs in the right corner, feeds it to Roeder. Now back to Skreck. Skreck from the right side wing. She knocks that three-pointer down, giving Manhattan their first points of the game.
Oh, Schreck, nothing but net there for her. Manhattan really feeding the ball around the perimeter that time. They feel they can't get inside on Iona.
Good pass by Martinez as she drove to the elbow. She kicked it to Joy Adams, who then missed the jumper, but the offensive rebound goes to Haley D'Angelo.
Right past Jaredor. She was just waving at it.
Powell from the left side corner. She knocks down a
Nothing
three-pointer.
but net there for Powell. Keep up the pace. 17.8 points a game she's averaging. How do you get to .8, John?
I just round up to 18. That's what you got to do. Skreck drives. She kicks out to Erickson, the baseline jumper, nothing but air. There was a pass to Nicole Isaacs, who was waiting weak side, but she missed the layup, and the rebound goes to Joy Adams. She's looking to go herself. She kicks out to D'Angelo. The pass a little bit too far ahead of the senior captain, and it's a turnover for the Gales, and that'll bring us to our first timeout.
That looked like a Tom Brady pass from yesterday, just overlet a receiver just a little too much.
The Iona Gales trailing 12-3 with 15:38 to go here in the first half from the Hines Athletic Center.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International and your
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here from the Hines Athletic Center, the Iona College Gales leading 12-3 early on here as we see the Iona Gales hitting it from long range. Haley D'Angelo with a nice three-pointer there. The leaders for Iona thus far, Alicia Powell with 5 points, Haley D'Angelo with 3 points, Sabrina Girador with 2, and Joy Adams with 2. And Mike, you got to be really happy with the Gales as far as they're shooting incredibly well from the floor.
Well, they're taking care of business. That's the bottom line here in Manhattan. They're 1 of 8 from the field. Iona 5 of 9. Iona's moving the ball around, feeding it, keeping the pace up, and, they're just taking care of business here.
The Jaspers inbound are looking to cut into this 9-point lead as Steck checks into the game. Allison Steck for the first time for Manhattan.
Steck and Shrek. Okay.
They're making it difficult on us here. As Skreck feeds it to Nicole Isaacs in the corner. Her shot is blocked by Joy Adams, and they're going to call a foul underneath on the Jaspers. We'll see who the foul is called on. It's going to be called on Shayna Erickson.
I have a story a little later on we'll talk about. Remember Chick Hearn, the old L.A. Dodger broadcaster?
I think I remember you mentioning him in class a couple times.
Okay. We'll have a little story about that.
D'Angelo feeds to Girador, who wasn't looking at the pass. Instead, she goes and drives the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and she misses the hook shot. Erickson pulls down the rebound, gets it to Skreck. Skreck feeds it to Isaacs. Isaacs looking to get it down low to Skek, who was not looking for the pass. And it's back to Skreck at the top of the key. Isaacs and Skreck playing hot potato. Feeds it now to Roeder. Roeder on the right wing. Back to Skreck up top. Now the corner to Isaacs. Isaacs unable to put up a shot as Alicia Powell closed out quickly. Now down low. That is Skek. Skek feeds it to Erickson. Her shot is blocked by Girador, and they're going to call a foul on Sabrina Girador.
Sabrina not too happy about being called a foul there. And why would she, right? Nobody wants to be called a foul.
Coming off a fantastic defensive game, 6 blocks, and she had a huge block in the Gales' final 12-2 run that really kind of iced the game. It was a block on, I believe it was Obi Tabo was looking to put it in down low. Aaliyah Robinson looking to check in, replacing Sabrina Girador. And Aaliyah Robinson has really been playing absolutely phenomenal basketball for the Gales lately.
And Coach Gotze saying she wasn't happy about the team's approach against Fairfield last game. Certainly has to be happy about the opening approach early on here.
Manhattan made 1 and 2 from the free throw line as Joy Adams pulled down the rebound. Now Powell kicks it to the right side to D'Angelo. Back to Powell at the top of the key. Driving left side. Feed back to Aaliyah Robinson. She kicks it out to Martinez. Martinez from way downtown.
Whoa.
She'll make that one from the eye at the logo.
She had to be 3 feet back there from the arch. I'm not talking the McDonald's arch.
That's the McDonald's. That's D'Amica Martinez's first points of the game. As Roeder looking to answer with a 3, and she will.
Whoa. Quickly, right in front of us. Roeder got the ball and just huffed it right up there.
15-7 the score. 14 minutes to go in the first half. And Haley D'Angelo using a Joy Adams screen kick out to Powell. Powell for three. That's short. D'Angelo with the rebound. Drives baseline kick to Adams. Beautiful look underneath. And Adams can't convert. She gets her own rebound, though. Kick out to Martinez. Martinez jab step. Go on left side. Looking to put up the jump shot. She's triple teamed. She misses it. Rebound falls to Erickson.
Initially, she didn't like the look she had there, Martinez. I thought she had it up at the top, and she just didn't like the look and tucked it in. And
Nicole Isaacs left alone in the corner, and she'll make the Gales pay, making another three-pointer. And just like that, the lead down to 5. Manhattan in a little bit of a groove right now.
how quickly the lead diminishes.
D'Angelo to Martinez. That pass was tipped by Isaacs. Feed to Alicia Powell in the corner. She drives right past Roeder, and she's fouled on a hip check.
Oh, she was assaulted there. Call the police.
And foul number 12, Ashley Steck.
Ashley Steck called for the personal foul. Haley D'Angelo to inbound the ball.
Jasper is hanging on early here.
Tamika Martinez at the elbow. Kicks out to Powell. The 1-3-1 trying to trap Powell, but she dribbles out of it and gives it to Martinez. Adams now from the free throw line. The jumper rims in and out. Rebounded by Steck.
Iona letting the Jaspers back in this game. Manhattan coach called a timeout when they were down 9-0. Smart move, it looks right now.
Skreck at the top of the key. Iona in their man-to-man defense. Gives it to Erickson on the right wing. Erickson looking to hand it off to Skek. Haley D'Angelo denied it. And Aaliyah Robinson with the steal. She's starting the fast break for the Gales. She's all by her lonesome, and she'll put up and she'll miss the left-handed layup when there was nobody within 3 feet of her.
Nobody but the referee. That's about it.
And Manhattan can't take advantage as Shayna Erickson travels on their own fast break opportunity.
Now Leah Robinson's got to get that out of her head now, as she had a wide open basket. Nice easy layup right there. Sean Armand behind us shaking his head. He would have made that, right?
The men's team here for Iona coming off a nice win against Siena here at the Heinz Center. As Martinez now on the right wing, he heads it back to D'Angelo. Iona running their motion offense. Martinez behind a Joy Adams screen, has the ball being guarded by Skreck. Joy Adams sets another screen. Martinez splits a double team, puts up the free throw line jumper, and knocks it down.
There you go, Martinez now. 5 points early on here. Got to get her groove going a little bit.
You mentioned in the pregame, Coach Gotzi didn't like how she was coming off those screens and those ball screens. She seems to be doing a better job today. As she gets the steal and she feeds it.
What a pass. Where did that come from? That was kind of like backhanded, angled, 90 degrees.
Lead now 19-10 for Iona. Under 12 minutes to go. Another steal almost by Joy Adams. And checking in at the last time out was Maeve Paras.
That was a Colin Kaepernick kind of move there by Tamika Martinez. Felt the pressure of the defense and passed it off. Here we go. Boom right there. Kind of like not underhand, but sidearmed.
Very tricky play. That's why she's one of the toughest guards in the MAC, because she's able to dish it out like that. And Iona dishing it out to Manhattan right now, leading 19-10 with 11:39 to go.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Mike DeMurgis and John Stinko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center, where the Gales lead Manhattan 19-10. And there you had that pass by Tamika Martinez to Joy Adams. Talking about that earlier. The multi-talented Tamika Martinez. And that's what the great athletes do. They improvise. And that was something you really can't teach. That's just being a great athlete on Tamika Martinez's part.
That's just having instincts that no one else has on the court.
Instincts. I like that. Instincts. Like a good detective. Instincts. Good radio reporter. Instincts.
On the court for the Gales, Joy Adams, Haley D'Angelo, Tamika Martinez, Sabrina Gerardor, and Aaliyah Robinson. Allison Skeck, Monica Roeder, Ashley Skreck, Nicole Isaacs for the Jaspers. As off the inbound, Nicole Isaacs misses a three-pointer. Offensive rebound goes to Shayna Erickson, who feeds it back to Skreck.
Nothing but rim on that shot.
Nicole Isaacs back to Allison Skreck, and she'll knock down that trifecta.
And the Jaspers hanging on here. Coach Godsey can't be too happy about that. Only a 6-point game after Iona roared out a 9-0 early lead. We got a steal going on here.
A steal by Nicole Isaacs, and a foul is called on Haley D'Angelo on the push, basically preventing the Jaspers fast break opportunity there.
Hey, you got to do something there. You can't let them go in unabated.
Third team foul on the Gales. First on Haley D'Angelo, as Allison Skreck dribbles to the right side, feeds it down low to Shayna Erickson. Kick out to Monica Roeder. The ball fake, and now to Steck at the top of the key. Hand off to Skreck. Skreck looking to use a screen. No. Erickson decides not to set a screen. Set down low. That's Steck who puts in the hook shot for the Jaspers, and the lead down to 4, 19-15, 10 minutes to go.
Good ball movement by the Jaspers here. Not getting demoralized early on.
Martinez, nasty crossover, but she can't knock down the three-pointer, but she gets her own rebound. Now will drive baseline. Nasty crossover again, and she'll miss the layup once again, but she'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, absolute determination there by Tamika Martinez, but she has not been in the flow early on here. 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field.
You see, she had a nasty crossover there to get Isaacs at the top of the key. She missed the three. Then she went down low, and she crossed over Ashley Steck.
Using up the whole left side of the court there.
That's right. Nicole Isaacs was called for the personal foul. It's her first, Manhattan's fourth. And checking in for Manhattan, Blake Underhill replaces Isaacs. Martinez makes the lead 21-15, 10:28 to go. As she knocked down both free throws. D'Angelo picking up Skreck, full court, hands off to Monica Roeder. Leah Robinson switches onto her. Now Steck feeds it to Underhill. Underhill to Erickson. Skreck driving to the top of the key, getting to the free throw line, looking to kick it out. Instead feeds it to Erickson, who feeds it down low to Underhill. She puts up a nice, tough jump shot from the baseline over the outstretched hands of Joy Adams.
Good play by Underhill there. Didn't go directly up, kind of angled her back, and was able to get the basket. Let me tell you, this Jasper team does move the ball around nicely.
Oh, my God, what another pass by Tamika
All right,
Martinez.
we're going to call Tamika the freak. Where she pulled that pass out from, I don't know. Looking one way, throws it directly underneath the basket. Unreal.
That is chemistry between Tamika Martinez and Joy Adams, knowing where each other is on the floor, and giving the Gales a 6-point lead once again, 23-17.
Looking a little like Mike Glover and Scott Machado from the men's team a few years ago.
Jaspers missed a bucket underneath the basket. Now Martinez will hit a three-pointer. No, she'll miss it off the front of the rim, and Skreck will pull down the rebound. Now on the other side, the Jaspers, that's Underhill putting in a nice floater from the MAC logo just in front of the free throw line, and the score is 23-19.
Underhill, very impressive early on here for the Jaspers.
Alicia Powell looking to check in for Iona at the next whistle. We have 9 minutes to go. As a steal by the Jaspers, Monica Roeder with it.
Yeah, turnover there. Gerador couldn't handle the pass. Iona a little sloppy here on some of the passes, not getting the effort that Coach Godsey had wanted.
5 turnovers for the Gales thus far. As down low, there's a Steck looking to go reverse layup. That's an ugly shot over the outstretched hands of Gerador. And Joy Adams pulls down the rebound. She feeds it to Martinez, putting a double team, puts it in with the finger roll.
And she didn't have the clean layup. She had to adjust her body. Instead of going on the left side of the basket, had to go really over the top of the basket.
Martinez leading all scorers with 9 points on 3 of 8 shooting. Erickson dribbling the ball at the top of the key, feeds it to Roeder in the corner. Back to Erickson. Erickson looking to get it to Skreck, who's posting up on D'Angelo, but Underhill has it on the right wing. 13 seconds on the shot clock. She drives center to the top of the key. Joy Adams switches onto her. Kick out to Erickson. Erickson's jumper from the baseline. No good. Rebound by Robinson. Outlet pass to Martinez. Looking to split the double team again. What a pass to Joy Adams, but it's tipped, and it's going to go off the hands of Adams. Martinez looked like she was going to go for the floater. Instead, tried to drop it off to Adams, but it butterfingers.
Yeah, a little too much. And I think Iona's trying to go a little too fast here right now. They're really pushing up the offense. Up-tempo, octane, run and shoot.
25-19 to score. Now under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Erickson gets it to Skreck. Skreck pitches down low to Roeder. Roeder posting up on Jared Orr. The fadeaway hits only the backboard, but Steck on the weak side gets the offensive rebound and lays it in.
Jared Orr, good job getting her hands up, but the Jaspers with the rebound able to score.
Powell dribbled it off her own foot.
Falls
and another
down.
turnover for the Gales. Skreck fancy behind the back dribble to get past Powell, who's putting on heavy pressure. Powell switches on to Roeder. That's a mismatch if the Jaspers want to take advantage of it, but that's Steck at the top of the key. Hand off to Skreck. Skreck drives, putting up the left-handed layup, and she misses it. Rebound fought for, and is pulled in by Joy Adams.
A little tiptoeing on the backcourt there.
Joy Adams to Martinez, and it slips through Martinez's fingers. And that is the 8th turnover for Iona with 7 minutes to go in the first half.
This is a Bart Simpson Butterfingers going on here in this game. Iona really losing control of the ball.
The Gales still leading, though, 25-21.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Mike DeMurgis with John Stenko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center, where the Iona Gales lead the Manhattan Jaspers 25-21 with 7:06 left in the first half. And Iona shooting 10 of 22 from the field. The Jaspers up to 8 of 23. They were 1 of 8 at one point. Iona had roared out to 9-0 lead, but the Jaspers back in this game. We have a game here.
25-21 the score, 7 minutes to go in the first half as Monica Roeder dribbles to the top of the key, feeds it to Erickson, and then hands it off to Isaacs. Isaacs a push-off on Powell, no foul called, though, as Roeder now feeds it down, though, and that shot is missed by Shayna Erickson. Fight for the ball on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball.
Martinez in there.
It's going to stay with the Jaspers. Another key point, at the under 12 media timeout, Manhattan had 0 points in the paint, but they got 8 points in the paint in just a 4-minute stretch, and that's why the lead is down to 4, 25-21.
Well, they're getting their rebounds.
And Monica Roeder puts in a jumper from the baseline and cuts the lead down to 2.
Coach Gotze can't be too happy right now, wondering what happened to that 9-0 lead.
Gales at one point, as he mentioned.
I'll tell you what happened. Some sloppy ball handling. That's what happened, and some offensive rebounds by Manhattan. That's been the crux of it.
10 seconds left on the shot clock as a blocking foul is going to be called. They're going to call that one on Blake Underhill. That's her first personal foul and the 5th team foul.
Impressed with some of the Jasper players so far. Underhill certainly one of them, and Roeder.
Off the inbound, Adams hands it back to Martinez. New shot clock. Nasty crossover to put the jumper, but she misses it off front rim, and the rebound falls.
Martinez shooting is off early on. Some great passes by her. Certainly a great athlete, but she's been a little cold so far for the first half.
Aaliyah Robinson heads over to the scorer's table as Erickson feeds it to Roeder on the right wing. Feeds it down low to Steck. Steck pump fakes the jump shot. Back to Underhill, now back to Roeder. Manhattan swinging it around, looking to get it inside, but no really offensive movement right now. As Steck has it with 1 second on the shot clock, she has to put it up, and she'll knock it down to the shot clock buzzer, and we are knotted at 25 with 5.5 to go.
Don't look now. We got a tie game. I don't know how it happened, but it did.
And another foul is going to be called on Manhattan as Alicia Powell used her speed to get on the baseline. Next foul on Manhattan will put Iona in the bonus as Robinson comes in. She's replacing Haley D'Angelo.
Coach Gotze standing up right now. Iona's got to get their act together here. They can't go into the half.
Off the inbound, Martinez misses the layup. She gets her own rebound, puts it in from the left side, misses it once again, gets her own rebound again. Then Roeder steals it away.
Look, they're just missing their shots. That's the bottom line here.
Underhill at the top of the key. Had Isaacs open in the corner, but didn't get it to her in time. And then feeds it back now to Parajas, who checked back in after a last whistle for Manhattan. Parajas to Roeder in the right corner. Steck forced baseline, cross-court pass to Isaacs. Isaacs drives. Great pass to Steck, but that was read like a book by Powell, and she gets the steal. Great anticipation.
She had to fight for that ball, too.
Adams driving. Great kick out to Martinez. Can she knock down this three? No, it's in and out. Jared with the offensive rebound.
She needs a little help there.
Kick out to Adams. Adams drives to the elbow. Down low, that pass is stolen away by Steck. Looked to get it to Robinson, but Steck was in the way. Underhill driving. Underhill is blocked, but a foul is going to be called on D'Amica Martinez.
I think Steck was like a statue there. She didn't move it. It just, here, take it. Again, the sloppy ball handling continues for Iona.
This Manhattan team handled the early onslaught by the Gales, but now they have a chance to get their first lead of the game as Underhill heads to the free throw line. Underhill, long pause, then she releases, and the first one's no good. Katie Reese checks in, along with Kyla Champagne for the Jaspers.
Underhill, 25 and 39 on the season from the line.
Looking to make her second, and she does. And Manhattan has a 26-25 lead, 4.5 to go here in the first half.
And the Jaspers on a 7-0 run.
Manhattan now playing in a 2-3 zone. Gerador sets a screen from Adams. Adams kick out to Powell, now to Martinez in the right corner. Dribbling it out. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Down to 6, 5. Martinez, long way away from the basket. He's going to have to take the shot. Gets the... Oh, great pass down low. Does get off in time. Robinson misses the layup, and the Jaspers get the rebound. It was a great look by Martinez, but Robinson rushed her shot knowing the shot clock violation was about to be called.
Iona's getting the looks. They're just not making the basket.
Shooting just 37% from the floor. Reese feeds it to Champagne at the top of the key. Now Underhill, as we're under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Feeds it to Steck. Steck for 3. That's a line drive laser off the front of the rim. Parajas saves it, but goes in the hands of Adams. Adams with her eyes forward, starting to push the tempo for the Gales, but she gives it back to Powell. Now back to Adams. She's looking to drive right side, and she is fouled. A hand check foul on the Jaspers.
And Iona 0 for the last 5 down in Manhattan territory.
Katie Reese called for the foul, and after this timeout, the Gales will be on the free throw line, looking to get back in front. Trailing right now, though, 26-25.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
This is Gales Women's Basketball. Here's John Stanko and Mike DeMurgis.
John Stanko with Mike DeMurgis here from the Hines Athletic Center. The Gales trailing with 3:27 to go in the first half, 26-25.
Boy, who saw that coming here? Iona They had an 11-point lead at one point, and now suddenly the Jaspers lead by 1 with 3:27 left, and Iona trying to right the ship. Iona came out, all the things that Coach Gotze was looking to do, wanted that energy, that approach, have D'Amica come off the screens. They were doing all that, and now it's all gone to verklempt as Iona's really, been sloppy with the ball.
Joy Adams at the free throw line now for the 1-and-1. The first one up on its way, and it's good. Iona has not scored a field goal since the 8:04 mark.
That's well over 5 minutes. Well, close to 5 minutes, if I do my math.
Adams' second free throw is good, and it gives the Gales a 27-26 lead.
It looked like Iona early on was going to have their pickings with, there we go. Rhoda turned the ball over there. Lost it.
All right, lucky break for the Gales as they can increase their lead. The Gales are used to trailing at halftime. They've only led once during MAC play. That was against Quinnipiac here at the Heinz Center.
Maybe they need that pressure. They need a good yelling at by Coach Gotze at halftime to fix the ship.
Well, Alicia Powell's not going to let that happen as she knocks down a nice jump shot, giving the Gales a 3-point lead.
Maybe we saw Manhattan with their run, and that's going to be it. We'll see.
Monica Rhoda hands it off to Skreck. Allison Skreck, a senior out of a 5'7" senior out of New Jersey. She has it down low, kicks out to Isaacs. Isaac gets it to Steck. Steck dribbles to the top of the key, hands it off to Underhill. Underhill on the right wing. Looking to drive center of the key, but Powell denies it, and Powell tips it away. That's a steal for Alicia Powell, and a foul is going to be called on Allison Skreck. That's a veteran play, though, just reaching out and basically grabbing the arm of Powell, preventing the easy layup.
Alicia Powell making things happen here. That's what good players do. They make things happen. They don't wait for them to happen. And she's taking care of business right now, gave Iona the lead, and now a chance to go here at the line.
That's 2 steals on the day for Alicia Powell. At the line for 1-and-1. First one is good.
53 of 62 on the season coming into the game for Powell from the line.
And first one is good. Second one is not. Rims in and out. Steck pulled down the rebound. She handed it off to Skreck.
You like saying that, don't you?
It's a tongue twister here as Isaac's pass is almost thrown away by Adams, but she kicks out to Steck. Steck then traveled on her way to the hoop. That's another turnover for Manhattan.
There we go. Things unraveling a little bit for Manhattan. They had their shot there, had that nice flow. And now Iona, chance for them to add to their lead here.
D'Angelo driving right side. Jaredor setting a screen. D'Angelo goes above it. Now pitches off to Powell. Powell dishes baseline to Joy Adams. The pump fake. She puts it up. That's way too strong. Bounces off the backboard, and Steck pulls down the rebound. Skreck pushing it forward. Joy Adams picking her up. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 20 seconds of the shot clock. Stuck in the corner. Pump fakes. And then feeds it down low, but that pass is stolen away by D'Amica Martinez. Looking to start the fast break. Joy Adams in front of her. She gets it in the corner. Pass to the top of the key to D'Angelo.
Martinez had to reach in there and stole the ball away.
Jaredor driving strong, and she finishes.
Ooh, rolls around the top of the rim and in.
Jaredor now with 4 points on 2 of 3, shooting goal along with 4 rebounds. Iona setting up their 1-1-2-1 press, but it's broken easily by Manhattan. And Skreck has it at the top of the key, back to Roeder, back to Skreck, playing hot potato. Looking to get it down low to Steck, but says Parajas for 3 off front rim. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Steck. She misses it. And then the rebound falls to Alicia Powell. Iona slowing it down with 1:08 to go. D'Angelo hands it off to Martinez. Back to D'Angelo. Still in the 2-3 zone, Manhattan is. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Jaredor set to screen. Martinez splits it. She'll take the 3. That's well off. She screams as she let it go, knowing it was off.
Way off from the side of the rim there. As we've said, Martinez is now 3 of 12 from the field.
Struggling, but Iona, while she's struggling, does have a 32-26 lead and is on a 7-0 run over the past 2.5 minutes.
Yes, they do.
Joy
Getting
Adams.
some help from Powell and Adams.
Adams takes a seat on the bench. Alea Robinson checks in for her. as Roeder has at the top of the key. 35 seconds on the shot on the game clock. Isaacs on the right wing, looking to get to Skrek. Robinson denies it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Skrek push off on Robinson, feed it to Roeder. Roeder for three. That's a big bucket from Monica Roeder.
Absolutely. Hit the back and then the rim and right in.
30-second timeout.
That's a big bucket for the senior. Monica Roeder now with 8 points on the day on 3 of 5 shooting. She's 2 of 2 from long range.
Manhattan staying in this game, down only by 3. Gales led by 11 at one point. I'm sure Coach Gotze at halftime is going to have a little bit of lip for her team.
Iona ranked number 1 in the MAC in three-point defense, allowing opponents to shoot only 30% from beyond the arc. Manhattan right now, 5 of 11. That's 45%.
Well, that's what's keeping them in the game right now. You know, they're getting their shot opportunities, and the sloppy ball handling by Iona, the missed shots. I mean, let's face it, they've had the looks, the Gales, but they just haven't been making it.
Monica Roeder was selected to MAC preseason second team. Well renowned as the best player on this Manhattan team and a good all-around player. But she takes a seat on the bench here for this final 13 seconds as Powell has at the top of the key. Looking to drive, gets to Robinson at the elbow. She drives, puts up a floor. That shot is blocked by Paraha. She gets her own rebound, and she'll lay it in, though. Good fight by Robinson to give Iona a 5-point lead.
Boy, you're not kidding. That's determination.
And the buzzer will sound. That's the end of the first half. The Iona Gales leading 34-29 here after the opening 20 minutes.
Okay, it hasn't been pretty, but at least they have a 5-point lead going into halftime.
Stay tuned for the halftime show. I'll be joined by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz and Director of Operations Eric Alston on his halftime show debut. So everyone stay tuned to the Iona Insider Half Game Show. And then 15 minutes away from the second half here, the Iona College Gales leading Manhattan 34-29.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information. Complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
It's halftime here at the Heinz Athletic Center. The Iona College Gales leading Manhattan College Jaspers 34-29. John Stanko being joined at halftime by Director of Operations Eric Alston making his halftime debut.
Hello.
And Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz. Eric, we'll start with you. What are your first impressions here in the first half?
We had some easy baskets we missed. Aaliyah Robinson missed a couple of layups, which she's pretty big at coming off the bench and giving us a spark. So once she knocks those down, we'll have a comfortable lead in the second half. D'Amica Martinez, she's phenomenal as always. She's coming out, finding scorers in their positions to score, and she's scoring as well. She'll come out with a fire under her in the second half as well.
Mike D'Amica's struggling from the floor, though. 3 of 12 thus far, only 1 of 7 from deep. What's really keeping her from being so successful as she usually is?
I really think Manhattan's help defense has really been crucial here. Every time she gets the ball, it seems like they're double teaming her. They know she wants to go to her right, so I really think they're trying to force her left to try to throw off her game a little bit. But she's facilitating great. She's really finding the open man, and that's been helping us in the first half.
Yeah, she had a couple phenomenal dishes to Joy Adams, and Joy Adams having a pretty solid day thus far. 8 rebounds. I asked her before the game what was her goal, and she said 25 rebounds. So she might get there. She's put in a big effort in the second half, though. But for Manhattan, what are they doing well in the offensive end? Because Iona at one point was up 12-3, and now this game is only a 5-point game.
Well, they're hitting their open shots. A couple of defensive mistakes by us, which is giving them an open shot. They have great shooters. If you look at Monica Rhoda, she's hit a couple from three-point. Also, you look at Shrek, she hit 2 from three-point. So we just have to do a better job at communicating, switching, and coming out on the three-point shooters.
Yeah, especially I think when we press, we're leaving too many people open. I feel like once they get across half court, no one's picking up. I think we're struggling getting from the press back into either our man. It looks like we're playing generally man. We're struggling getting from our press back to picking up a man and leaving at least one person open to at least drive to the basket and create a shot, or someone just pulling up from mid-range and knock down the jumper.
Do either of you see Coach Gotzi maybe going to a little bit more zone in the second half?
I would think so, but at the same time, she urges the players and she challenges the players to pick up a man. And most of our halftime speeches when we're not playing well in defense are you going to step up? So I think the players will respond well to her. They do every game, but they need to come out with a fire under them starting in the first half. First 5 minutes are very crucial. So I would say that we'll stay in the defense we're in, and if it's not working out, then she'll adjust after that.
I think it was a big bucket by Leah Robinson right here in the half to get us on a good run, because it seemed like we were a little dead. But going back to what you were saying, Johnny, it might be smart to go to a zone because they're very small. They're not a big team at all. 3 of their guards are Haley D'Angelo size. So if we put them in a zone, we have Joy and we have Sabrina down the block. We might be getting some easy rebounds on the defensive end.
Let's talk about Leah Robinson for a second. She had back-to-back 17-point games. She was basically the key to victory against Marist. She came up big against Fairfield as well. But in the first half here, she played only 10 minutes, got 2 points. But what has she brought lately on in this MAC play? Because she's been playing phenomenal basketball, especially the past couple of games.
You see Aaliyah Robinson, that's the player we see out of in practice. That's the player that we recruited her to be. Once she gets that extra push and she realizes how great of a player she is, she's phenomenal. This game, we're just used to her being red hot on fire. So with her with a couple of misses, she's 1 for 4. To us, that's not living up to her standard. But I think she'll come out. She knows she had a couple of crucial misses, but she'll come out ready in the second half, ready to do what she has to do and ready to contribute with the team.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence obviously has rose since the Marist game, because without her, we wouldn't have beaten Marist. So I think that was a big game for her. And even she's struggling right now, you can see the confidence that she has, that she brings. She's more confident in practice. She's more confident in the games, and that's really going to bode well down the stretch in MAC play.
Now I want to ask you, this Manhattan team came in, picked 10th in the preseason poll, but they're 3-4 in conference play, and they're playing Iona tough right now. Do you think they're a little bit underrated?
Well, you can say yeah. If you look at us from last year, we were picked 8th in the conference and finished 2nd. It just comes down to the team. You have to want to win and not really worry about the rankings. Same thing with our team. We know where we were picked in preseason, but we know how great we want to be. So you accept it for what it is, and you just prove the doubters wrong. If you're ranked lower in the conference, you finish higher. If you're ranked high, you want to finish first. That's our goal.
Yeah, I mean, the preseason polls, I mean, I don't think many teams, especially players, look into it too much. They know that they know the type of team that they're on, and if you're picked the 8th like we were, I think the thing that you want to do is you kind of want to use it as motivation. So I guess I think that's what Manhattan's doing. I think they are a little underrated because you rarely see 1-3-1 in the MAC, and I think that might down the stretch when teams are going to go to Manhattan, they might steal a couple games and maybe play devil's advocate to a couple of the top teams, because they're them being the only team that really plays 1-3-1 can really not bode so well down the stretch.
Yeah, Manhattan went down to Ryder and got a 50-47 win, and we all know that Ryder's not an easy place to play and to get a W, and also especially to shut down Manisha McKenzie. But looking at the MAC standings thus far, we've played 7 games in MAC play. The standings are starting to take formation. You're starting to see a little bit of trends. What's stuck out to you so far here in the MAC season, Eric?
If you look at some newcomers, you look at Quinnipiac, everybody expected them to be good. Right now, they're 3rd in the conference at 6-3. So they came out pretty good. We expected that. But if you look at Monmouth, they stole a couple of games. Not stole. They actually earned a couple of victories. And they were picked last, actually, in the conference. So them stealing a couple of victories is an eye-opener as well. They're doing pretty well for themselves so far. But right now, if you look at how certain teams are playing, how certain teams are picked, some games are a little eye-opener when certain teams lose. But at the same time, we just try to focus on ourselves and make sure that we play our best each and every game so that at the end of the conference, we're number one.
I think it also things show you how balanced the MAC is. I think you look like a team at Siena who's 1-7. I don't think they're a 1-7 team in the conference. They're pretty good. We still got to go there and play them, which I think is going to be a game. But you look at the other teams. You look at Canisius, who started off they winless, maybe 0-5 in the conference. Now they got 3 wins. So I think that I think overall, top to bottom, this is a pretty consistent league, and especially with us beat Marist, showing other teams that Marist is vulnerable. I think it really is anybody's conference.
Now the danger with beating Marist is that you fuel the Red Foxes for the rest of the season, because you know Coach Brian George is going to use that loss to Iona as ammunition for the rest of the year. Now I want to ask you, Iona also painted the target on their back so much larger with that win at McCann Arena. How is the team going to handle the pressure? They already were getting the best of every team, but now they're going to get 125% instead of the 110%.
Well, if you look at it, we had a fire under us. We were ready to go after we lost the championship. That was a heartbreaker, and we basically have the team coming back. It was tough to watch them after that game, but they responded well over the summer. This is what they work for. They work to be number one, and they know they were going to get the best of every team. That's the position that you want to put yourself in, and our girls do a great job at responding. They're just going to keep it up throughout the season, and they push each other where it starts in practice. Every little detail, from film to practice, all the way up to Coach Gotzi. We never skip over little details, which is great for our team. But at the end of the day, we want to be number one, and we know we're going to get the best of every team. Marist gets the best of every team still, even though they lost one time. But that's all you can hope for. You just want to go out swinging, go out with victories.
I think the best thing about this team is they don't skip over games. I mean, I think they just take it one game at a time. I don't think they think overall big picture. It's a little too early for it right now. It's only the 8th MAC game of the season so far. So just take it one game at a time, and that's all you can do. You just got to focus on your next opponent. And with that, they're not worrying about Marist right now. They're not worrying about Quinnipiac right now. They're not worried about any other team except Manhattan right now. And I think that's been beneficial to us throughout the season. Is just taking it one game at a time, and that's all you can really do.
Well, the Gales don't look forward, but we can. The Iona team has 2 players who can contend for the MAC Player of the Year. You have D'Amica Martinez, who's leading the conference in scoring, is one of the top field goal percentage shooters and three-point percentage shooters. Then you have Joy Adams, leading the league in rebounding, 3rd in the league in scoring, averaging roughly almost 20 points per game. In both your minds, Mike, we'll start with you. Which one is a better pick right now for MAC Player of the Year?
Let me start off by saying this is a fantastic problem to have if you're any team. Man, if I had to choose one right now, I might go with Joy, honestly. I might go with Joy just because she's giving you the rebounds as well. Mm-hmm. I think, and also she might have a better field goal percentage than D'Amica as well. So I think looking at it right now, I wouldn't be surprised, obviously. This is a great problem to have, but I'd probably pick Joy just because she's averaging a double-double, really hard to do, and she's just not only is she a dominant scorer, but she can also dominate the paint as well.
What about you, Eric?
I'm kind of torn. Knowing these girls behind the scenes, how hard they work, and also during the game, Joy Adams is phenomenal. Basically a walking double-double each game, which is hard to do. But if you look at her double-doubles, they're like close to 20 rebounds every game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you look at our crucial games that we've won, D'Amica Martinez has been clutch, and that's basically who she is. That's why she was picked preseason player of the year. So right now, I'm really in between, but if I had to pick right now, I would say D'Amica Martinez.
All right, so we got a split here on Press Row. But before we let you guys go, Mike, we'll start with you once again. What does Iona need to do here in the second half to pull away from Manhattan and stay perfect in the MAC?
Got to slow down a little bit. I think we're getting on transition, which is good, but I think we're forcing some shots. And we're also, can we make a layup? I think we've missed some gimmies, and that's the last thing they're going to do in the second half. If we get those same opportunities, I think we'll be okay. But we've been doing pretty well defensively. I think we've got to box out a little bit, giving up a couple of offensive rebounds on the other side. But other than that, we've been playing pretty well.
And I think we just need to buckle down on defense. Really talk, find the shooters. If you shut them down, get a few shot clock violations, we'll be in transition after we get the ball. And then once we get a few misses, we'll be in transition as well. Once we start running, it's hard for teams to stay up with us. So we really have to push the ball in transition and really play our game and buckle down on defense. That's where it starts.
Iona leading 34-29. I want to thank you, Director of Operations Eric Olson, for joining us, and Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz joining us once again for the halftime show.
Thank you.
The Gales leading 34-29. Stay tuned for the second half here on IonaInsider.com.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Mike DeMurgis along with John Stenko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center where the Gales lead the Jaspers 34-29. A much closer game than we anticipated, John, especially when the game started and the Gales romped out to that 9-0 lead. They led by 11 at one point, and then the Jaspers took a 26-25 lead over Iona, and Iona came back, and now that's where we are, where the Gales lead it by 5.
Gales leading 34-29. The starters will be back on the floor for Iona. Manhattan still to take the floor as the halftime buzzer sounds. You got to look at Iona. D'Amica Martinez is 3 of 12 shooting, 1 of 7 from deep. She's going to need to pick it up in the second half. She's a second half player. She has been all season long. And if the Gales want to pull away, I think she's got to hit a couple long-range shots to get her confidence back up.
Yeah, Iona overall has to do better, not necessarily better selection with their shots. They just got to make it, and they got to stop turning the ball over. 9 turnovers in the first half.
Ashley Steck replaces Blake Underhill in the starting lineup here in the second half as Martinez gets the inbound from D'Angelo. D'Angelo fed it to Martinez, after D'Angelo got the inbound pass. And then a kick ball by Manhattan will mean the Gales retain possession just 10 seconds into the second half. And Manhattan once again opening up in a 2-3 zone, but Adams splits the top of the zone, takes the free throw jumper, misses it. Looking to get her own offensive rebound on the ground, fighting for it. It's going to bounce off a Manhattan player, so it'll stay with Iona.
Once again, though, Iona having the look they wanted. She had the open shot and just missed it, and that's been the story of this game so far.
D'Angelo to inbound the pass. Looking to get to the corner. Instead gets to Martinez baseline. Martinez is fouled on the elbow, and she'll head to the free throw line. Good out-of-bounds play there. Martinez had a wide-open look. Jaspers are scrambling, and it led to a foul.
No, Iona is definitely getting the looks, but they're just not making the shots. That's something they got to fix here. Maybe going to the line here is something D'Amica Martinez can start.
Martinez now perfect after making the first one. She's 3 for 3 on the day. One of the top free throw shooters in the country. And she knocks down the second.
Martinez 70 of 76 from the lines coming into the game.
Steck with the long pass to Isaacs, and Manhattan, that's Erickson, could not convert on the fast break layup. The shot was altered by Gerador, so the Gales get the ball back leading by 7, 36-29, 19-20 to go here in the second half. Powell crosses over Isaacs, drives baseline, gets by Erickson, stops at the block, kick out to Martinez. In the corner, she dribbles it out. And the Gales will reset their offense, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving on Isaacs, feeds it down low to Adams baseline. Adams the reverse layup, can't get the soft touch. She gets her own rebound, dribbles it out, kick out to Powell. Iona with a new shot clock once again. Powell dribbles it off her knee, and the pass is stolen away by Nicole Isaacs as Powell is falling to the ground. Skreck cross-court pass to Monica Roeder. That's an off-balance throw. And it'll go back to Iona.
And Manhattan coach kind of slamming the ball down there. A missed opportunity for the Jaspers.
Frustrated.
As a sloppy ball handling by the Gales continues.
Alicia Powell drives to the elbow. She had a wide open look there and instead kicks it out to Martinez. D'Angelo sets a screen. Pass to Robinson, who checked in at the last whistle, replacing Joy Adams. Robinson, kick out to Martinez. Martinez, great look down low, but that pass is read like a book by Steck, and Steck has it. It's being fought for on the ground, and they're going to call a jump ball, so it'll go to Manhattan. Coach Billy Gotze yelling, pick it up, let's go.
Now and having trouble with his defense here in the second half by the Jaspers.
Already 11 Iona turnovers on the day. Isaac gets it to Skreck. Skreck being guarded by D'Angelo. D'Angelo goes underneath an Erickson screen as now Isaacs has it on the left wing. Isaacs looking to get it down low to Erickson, but instead goes cross-court to Roeder. Roeder now driving left side. She pulls up, takes the floater, and that's a very acrobatic shot, and it's knocked down by Monica Roeder.
Yeah, right in the basket there. Went right above Gerador.
Lead back down to 5. Joy Adams going to check into the scorer's table as Robinson misses the jumper from the free throw line. Another jump ball being called for this time. It'll go to the Gales.
So now Robinson misses, so I think Iona has the missed shot bug going on here. I mean, can you get a shot for that or something like a flu shot?
I don't know. Hopefully Joy Adams has the vaccine. She re-enters into the game. She gets the ball off the inbound, feeds it to Martinez. Martinez puts up the floater, and she lays it in.
There we go.
Give that assist to Joy Adams and give the points to D'Amica Martinez. Martinez now with 11 points on the day. 13 points on the day. And then Iona, off a full court press, gets a trap. And then the Manhattan coach calls a timeout as Skreck was double-teamed by Haley D'Angelo and Alicia Powell.
Iona trying to do something. Gotze telling her defense, let's get the ball back and let's start to put up some points as the Gals lead by 7 with 17:33 left.
Score is 38-31 here from a Hines Athletic Center.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Mike DeMurgis and John Stenko back here at the Hines Athletic Center where the Gales lead the Jaspers 38-31, 17:33 left in the game, and the Gales trying to right the ship. Again, the story's been poor shots by Iona and basically turning the ball over, and that trend's continuing here in the second half. So whatever Coach Gotze had to tell her Gales at halftime, it's not sinking in, John, and it's not the way that Coach Gotze wanted to come into this game.
Skreck gets the inbound for Manhattan. They're looking to cut into the 7-point Iona lead. Isaacs feeds it to Steck at the top of the key, back to Roeder. Quick hot potato around the perimeter for the Jaspers. Now Erickson gets it back to Isaacs. Roeder posting up on Robinson out the block. Skreck looking to get it to her, but Robinson fronting her, not allowing that entry pass. Now on the baseline, Skreck
hit the bottom of the board there. Never even come close to the net.
Miscommunication here for the referees as Skreck put in the layup from the baseline, looked at hit off the bottom of the backboard. Steck then got the offensive rebound. The shot clock buzzer went off. Now the Manhattan bench went up in an uproar because they thought that layup hit the bottom of the rim. So it should be a new shot clock for Manhattan, and the referees are going to go to the scorer's table and take a look at this.
Odd looking play there. It was not a pretty shot.
It was a great defensive possession for the Gales. As Eric Olson mentioned during halftime, if we can get a couple shot clock violations on Manhattan, it would really give us some confidence defensively. And it should be a shot clock violation here because based on what we had from our vantage point, it looked like he hit the bottom of the backboard.
Absolutely. It looked like it almost looked like it went just like it had that funny angle when it hit there that it didn't bounce forward. Because if at the front part of the backboard, it would have bounced forward. It kind of just went straight down.
38-31 the score, 17-11 to go. Iona shooting 38% on the day. Manhattan, the exact same 38%. But Manhattan, the key difference right now is shooting 45% from beyond the arc.
And Iona, D'Amica Martinez has 13 points, but it seems like, she's been 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 7 from three-point land, and the Gales they're getting the looks, but they're just not making the baskets. And we talk about the turnovers. 11 turnovers are what's been the problem here for Iona.
They're going to say the ball did hit the bottom of the rim, so it is going to stay Manhattan possession. And that's why we're not referees.
Nor want to be, but we did say the Holiday Inn last night.
Roeder on the baseline puts in the floater and cuts the lead down to 5:38-33. Powell using D'Angelo's screen. Roeder hedging out on her hard. Gets to Martinez. Martinez for 3. That's no good off back rim. Rebound being fought for. Robinson gets it, puts it up quickly. Misses that one. It's rebounded by Steck.
2 more misses by the Gales. D'Amica Martinez, not a pretty shot. Hit the rim and just shot straight up in the air.
Iona now 1 of 6 from the floor here in the second half. Yet they still hold a 5-point lead.
Well, they're playing a team that they're superior in talent. So despite playing poorly, shooting poorly, handling the ball poorly, they still have the lead. But that lead's starting to drift away.
As Monica Roeder with a nice move cuts the lead down to 3. Now Adams with the pump fake kicks it to Robinson in the corner. Isaacs could not guard Adams there, and Joy Adams puts in the bucket.
Nice spin move there.
Skrek has the ball at the top of the key, looking to get to Erickson. Now it's Isaacs. Isaacs looking to spot up for the 3, but Skrek with the lefty layup. D'Angelo was trailing. She obviously got caught up on a screen at the top of the key.
Big time trailing there. Shrek left her in the dust there.
Now Adams drives. She takes the free throw jumper. That's off back rim, no good. Robinson fighting for the offensive rebound, but tips off her hands. And Ashley Steck pulls down the rebound, and she hands it off to Skrek.
Iona now 15 of 41 from the field.
That's 37%, well below their season average. Skrek looking to get it down low to Steck, posting up on D'Angelo, and they're going to call an elbow in the back. I think that's a good call. Haley D'Angelo's looking to get position. She kind of shoved Skeck to try and get her way.
Iona 2 of 8 from the field, 25%.
And that's going to bring us to a timeout. Iona leading 40-37, but their lead is in danger as Jaspers have the momentum here at the Heinz Athletic Center.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Mike DeMurgis along with John Stanko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center where the Gales are clinging to a 3-point lead over the Manhattan Jaspers. 15:07 left in the game. Iona on a 13-game win streak. Meanwhile, the Jaspers come into the game at 4-12, but putting up a good showing so far as Iona's having trouble with their ball handling and not necessarily their shot selection, but just making the shots here.
11 turnovers for the Gales, 8 steals for the Jaspers. They average roughly 9.5 steals per game, which is atop the MAC, and they're showing that prowess right now. Skreck gets the inbound to Steck. Back to Skreck at the top of the key, and the Gales will try and get a defensive stop here, but Nicole Isaacs for 3 to tie the game up. Oh, she misses it. Offensive rebound goes to Steck. That shot is rejected by Tamika Martinez. Joy Adams pulls down the loose ball, crosses over Isaacs. She drives center of the paint with the left hand. She lays it in, and that's why Joy Adams is a mismatch nightmare. She took for that one coast to coast.
Yeah, pretty much coast to coast, north and south, east to west, whatever you want to call it. She would not be denied.
Nicole Isaac feeds it down low to Shayna Erickson. Erickson misses the lefty layup. Rebound being fought for between Robinson and Steck.
And good positioning by Gerador there underneath the basket. Getting her hands up. Iona's got to bear down now. They got a 5-point lead and 14:33 left.
The ball stays with Manhattan as Roeder off the inbound. Puts up the jumper over D'Angelo. That shot's missed. Skreck with the offensive rebound. She dribbles it out.
And she went in hard there to get that rebound away.
Skreck feeds it down low to Steck. They're going to call
Robinson on it. That's number 12. Ashley Steck there was reaching for the ball.
Robinson just held her arm as Skreck feeds it to Isaacs, then dribbles it out and back to Skreck. Steck posting up on Adams. Adams with the denial is going to be called for the foul. That's the third team foul on Iona. 14:08 to go here in the second half. Gales leading 42-37.
Steck getting roughed up underneath the boards there.
Roeder to inbound it.
And the referee's getting a little business from some of the fans in the game here.
Roeder with the pump fake. Spin move on Gerador. She can't put it in, and Gerador pulls down the rebound.
Gerador and Adams there underneath the board.
D'Angelo gives it to Martinez. Direct matched up on her. Martinez, the free throw line jumper. She knocks down the line drive jump shot. Lead back up to 7. Steck loses control of the ball, and it's going to be a turnover in the Gales' favor. Joy Adams with a great pressure defense on the press forced that turnover.
And Iona being real physical with Steck. We saw her on the ground underneath the board over there. We see her against the bench over here on the floor. So Iona being real physical here with Steck.
Adams feeds it down low to Jared. That pass is knocked away by Monica Roeder. Another turnover for the Gales. Another steal for Manhattan.
Oh.
And as I say that, Joy Adams with a nice tip to prevent Manhattan from getting in transition.
Almost took out the little girl on the end of the bench here.
Yeah.
Some of the fans. Adams coming over like a bull.
Roeder gets the ball off the inbound. She puts in the reverse layup and a nice move underneath the basket with some English on the ball to spin it off the backboard.
Yeah, a little bit of an arc coming out underneath, a little bit of an accent with the arm. Kind of looked like it was slow motion almost.
Aaliyah Robinson, nice pass down low to Joy Adams. She has fouled hard as she went up to put in the layup. Shayna Erickson called for the foul.
And the Jaspers clinging here, not going away, to the dismay of Coach Gotze and the rest of the Gales. Iona 17 of 43 from the field. 3 of 11 from field goal range. This just in, that's not good.
3 of 11 from long range is only 27%. Now Manhattan is number 2 in the MAC, holding opponents to only 31% from long range. As Joy Adams knocks down the first free throw. The thing about this Manhattan team is that they go as Monica Roeder goes. And Monica Roeder is having a phenomenal game with 16 points and 7 of 11 shooting. But the Gales now lead 46-39. With 13 minutes roughly to go here in the second half. Skreck gets it to Underhill, who hasn't seen many minutes here in the second half. Erickson gets it back to Underhill. Jasper's moving the ball around quickly around the perimeter. Shayna Erickson back to Underhill at the top of the key. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Underhill looking to cross over Adams. Drives the center of the paint. That shot is thrown away by Jared Orr. Steck gets the offensive rebound, but she misses the jump shot. And then Erickson, as the ball was going out of bounds, saved it. Bounces off the legs of D'Amica Martinez. It'll stay with Manhattan.
That's hustle there by the Jaspers. They could have just given up, and Iona could have gotten the ball, but 3 times they would not be denied. Fighting for that ball and staying in the game here as the Gales lead by 7.
Nicole Anderson seeing her first minutes of the game for Manhattan. Roeder posting up down low on Adams. The little fadeaway hook shot, no good, but the rebound goes to Erickson. Now cross-court pass down low to Anderson, and Anderson misses it, and she's fouled.
Redirected there by Jared Orr.
Jared Orr chased after the referee for a second, went me, and then quickly ran over.
That looked like a clean block to me. I don't know.
We see the replay here.
Boom. Maybe coming down there, she might have hit her hand.
Jared Orr claiming she was not touched. But regardless, Nicole Anderson will head to the free throw line for Manhattan, looking for her first points of the day. First one bounces off front of the rim, well short.
No, that's not going to do it.
Got to get a little bit more arc than that.
A little bit. Wasn't pretty.
Anderson's second attempt up on his way, and that's good.
The Jaspers down by 6.
Martinez, good look down low to Jared, or she hangs onto it, puts it up strong, and she finishes over the outstretched hands of Steck. Sabrina Jaredor now with 8 points.
Jaredor using the board there.
Jaredor actually now with 6 points, if the stats correct themselves, and with 7 rebounds as well. As they're going to call a foul on D'Amica Martinez in the backcourt.
And once again, Steck is on the ground. Steck's going to need a nice hot shower to recover from all these bumps and bruises she's taking tonight.
Second personal foul on D'Amica Martinez, 5th on the team. Nicole Anderson gets it to Erickson. Now to Roeder on the right wing. Feeds it down low to Steck. Steck looking to make a move on Jared, or kicks out to Skreck. Skreck drives to the elbow. Kick out Erickson. That jumper is off the front of the rim, but Steck gets the offensive rebound. Kick out to Skreck. Skreck to Roeder. Back to Skreck. New shot clock for Manhattan. Skreck going around a screen. Feeds it back to give and go to Steck. Steck misses the jumper, rebounded by D'Amica Martinez. She's now got 3 rebounds on the day. Go along with 15 points. Feeds it down low to Sabrina Jaredor, and that pass is stolen away by Steck. I think Martinez tried to be a little bit too fancy there with the no-look pass.
And Steck was standing right there.
And Roeder tried to make a big 3-pointer, which would have cut the lead down to 5. Instead, she misses it, and Adams pulls down the rebound. Adams, a great kick out to Martinez. Can she hit a 3? That's no good offensive rebound, though. Jaredor, and she'll lay it in for 8.
Good play by Jaredor, running underneath, got the rebound. It was a hard rebound because it came down hard off the rim, so quick reflexes by Jaredor and right in there.
Jaredor on her way to possibly her second double-double of the season thus far, 8 points and 8 rebounds. And they're going to call a travel on Nicole Erickson. It's Nicole Anderson, excuse me. And that's going to give Iona the ball, but that also brings us to an official timeout. And Iona on a bit of a run here have opened up a double-digit lead, 50-40 here at the Hines Athletic Center.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hour, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch watch the big game on one of our large TVs, the Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
This is Gales women's basketball. Here's John Stanko and Mike DeMurgis.
And Mike DeMurgis back here at the Heinz Athletics Center. 10:49 left in the game. The Gales lead it by 10, 50-40. Manhattan hanging around, staying tough, but it looks like Iona starting to take control a little bit as they're inching their way back to their largest lead of the game, which was 11 early in the first half.
Joey Adams with a double-double for the Gales, 14 points, 11 rebounds. As Powell brings the ball to the floor, she checks in at the last timeout. Powell has it on the right wing. Going around D'Angelo's screen, splits it, feeds it down low to Sabrina Gerador, and Gerador looked to be hit in the head, and then the ball went loose, and the Jaspers regained possession. Skreck feeds it to Steck down low. Steck is fouled by D'Amica Martinez, so she'll head to the charity stripe.
Well, Steck playing a physical game so far, really kind of like all over the place for the Jaspers. And Steck 26, I'm sorry. (13 and 19 from the free throw line this year coming into the game.
She knocks down the first. That's 70% on the year now with that make.
You did your math quickly there, John. 14 and 20.
I'm good at the basic math. Don't give me the trigonometry though. As Steck knocks down the second one as well.
I make it 15 to 21. Now how good are you?
Not good enough as Powell brings the ball up the floor.
How do you like me now?
Crossing it over, feeds it to Martinez. Martinez has yet to get going offensively despite her 15 points, not shooting the ball well whatsoever. As she'll look to put up this one though, and that one she knocks it down.
And there you have it. Remarkably, D'Amica Martinez does not have a good game, but she has 18 points right now.
That's what happens when you take 17 field goals, and she's 2 of 10 from beyond the arc, though.
It has not been a pretty game thus far for the Gales, and they're tied now for their largest lead of the game at 53-42.
Isaacs feeds it to Skreck. Skreck feeds it to Steck. Steck's jumper is good. Lead back down to single digits. 53-44. Martinez looking for a three. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Joy Adams. She saves it, but she saves it out of bounds. D'Angelo tried to save it.
Adams coming out of midair to save that ball, and then the pass. It's a little too much for Haley D'Angelo.
$9:18 to go. Iona holding a 9-point lead. Iona's been in lead throughout the game, but it hasn't been comfortable.
It hasn't been comfortable, and let's face it, Iona's been sloppy, and their shots have not been, they just haven't been there. I mean, the looks have been there, but the shots just haven't been there.
Haley D'Angelo was called for a holding foul. She didn't disagree with it. She went immediately to go over to talk to referee Joe Vaselli.
Iona improving their shooting here in this half at 7 of 15.
Opening of the 1-and-1 is missed by Manhattan, and the Gales regain possession, up 9. Trying to still understand this zone, though, and they're going to call a foul. A double touch on Nicole Isaacs. Too much use of the hands, and with the new NCAA rules, that is a foul, but it's only the third team foul on Manhattan.
See if the Gales look to drive in towards the basket or feed it out.
Well, Powell drives and she feeds it out to Robinson. Robinson misses the three-pointer, but the offensive rebound goes to Martinez. Martinez then uses a Gerador screen, but she loses control of the ball, and the great help defense of the Jaspers.
They are opportunistic, the Jaspers. Making the most of Iona's mistakes.
Skreck can't make that three-pointer, though. The rebound pulled down by Sabrina Gerador. Powell feeds it to Martinez. Martinez for three. That's no good. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Alicia Powell. Gales taking advantage of the long rebounds as D'Amico Martinez slaps her leg in frustration as she's not making her shots today.
That shot wasn't even close to coming in because you can see how the carom came off the basket, how hard it was. It came all the way out to the arc.
But Joy Adams with a great touch pass to Sabrina Gerador, and then Gerador laid it in, and she'll head to the line for a possible and one play. This is the second time Gerador has headed to the free throw line looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. And with that bucket, Sabrina Gerador now has a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. And make it 11 points as she knocks down the free throw.
Big play there by Gerador of D'Amico Martinez going for that three-point shot. And now Gerador gets the 3 points her way.
Largest lead for the Gales, 12 points now, 56-44. 8 minutes to go on the dot. Monica Roeder drives, dishes it out. That's Erickson, misses the jumper. Robinson pulls down the rebound, going full tempo, going above Steck. And Alea Robinson lays it in.
Robinson gets a layup.
That's going to lead to a timeout for Manhattan. Sorry to cut you off.
No problem. She just took it there coast to coast and laid it right in there perfectly.
Coach John Olenowski now needs to come up with a quick answer because Iona now has a 14-point lead. And it's Sabrina Gerador with 11 points, 10 rebounds. She also has an assist to boot. And then Joy Adams has 14 points and 12 rebounds. The post players for the Gales are carrying the team today, and that's not been the trend this season.
It's going to be interesting to get Coach Gotzi's take on it after the game. Say the Gales win by 10 or whatever, and they wind up winning this game. I'm going to be interesting to see what her take on this game is, how happy she's going to be about it. I would imagine she's going to say we have work to do. But you know what? A win's a win, and that would be 14 in a row. And that's ultimately what matters.
When you go and play in the MAC conference, you know every game is going to be tough. And you like to say a win's a win no matter how you played, but I think a coach understands that there's a good win and there's a bad win. And right now, unless the Gales really pick it up here in the final 7:45, I think Coach Scott's going to feel as if this one's not going to go in one of the top wins of the season.
Yeah, this would be, if they were taking a test, it would probably be like a B- or something like that.
Bringing your inner professor out of you.
Yes, exactly. Maybe a 77 out of 100, something like that.
The Gales, though, if they win today, their next game will be on Friday at Monmouth. And then they have 2 home games after that. That's Sunday, January 26th, home to St. Peter's. And then January 30th, home to Fairfield.
So now with the football season over for you, you're really going to immerse yourself into Iona College basketball.
In case anyone hasn't noticed all broadcast long,
I've been lightening up in the second half.
I am a Patriots fan, and Professor Michael DeMurgis has been letting me have it after the Patriots were eliminated by the Denver Broncos.
And duly so. Do tell.
Right, we'll have you know I'm going for the Broncos in the Super Bowl. I'm not spiteful.
That is honorable of you.
Underhill now in the game for Manhattan. Feeds it to Skreck. Skreck looking to get it down low to Roeder, but Robinson fronting her. Back to Steck at the top of the key. Hands it off to Underhill. Underhill looking to take she has the open jump shot, but Powell backing off, and they're going to call a foul on Alea Robinson. Roeder, just fairly a bigger player than Robinson, used her body well to get position that led to the foul.
Yeah, Roeder kind of like a wide body in there, and she takes interesting kind of shots sideways and is very creative with her shots.
Roeder will head to the free throw line for the first time today. Free throw is missed, but she gets her own rebound. Then she'll drive, pump fake, kick out to Underhill. Underhill has the open jump shot, but the Gales are really playing off her because she's not a good shooter, and she doesn't have the confidence to take that shot.
And it looked like Steck had a shot at that ball underneath and just bounced right off her shoulder.
And Skreck misses the jumper badly. Adams with the rebound, gives it to Martinez. Martinez misses the bank shot. Offensive rebound to Alea Robinson. She misses the layup. Then Joy Adams tips it to herself for her own offensive rebound, and she'll dribble the ball.
Boy, Joy Adams is something else underneath. She just kind of flies in there and has the ability to get her body and her hands on the ball.
Powell has it, gets to Martinez. Martinez for 3. That's, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Sabrina Gerador. She drives, puts it up strong, going next to Monica Roeder.
And there was no arc on that. That was kind of sidearm angled up. That was like a sidearm slinger in baseball.
60-44 the score. Iona pulling away due to the play of Sabrina Gerador.
And again, I want to get Gotzi's take on Tamika today. Really off her game with the shots.
Skrek misses a three-pointer. Adams with a fast break. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Skrek. So it'll stay with Iona. 6:07 to go.
Iona in control of this game right now, ahead by 16 points. Shooting 10 of 23 this half. Only 1 of 7, though, from three-point land.
Yeah, the past couple games, Iona's three-point shot has not been prime. As Adams gets the ball off the inbound, gives it to Robinson. The Gales now will look to waste maybe a little bit more time off the shot clock with this 16-point lead under 6 minutes to go. Robinson feeds across court to Alicia Powell. That pass is over the head of Powell.
That was a Colin Kaepernick kind of pass there. Had no arc and was straight and hard.
Just out of the outstretched arms of Alicia Powell. But that's another turnover for Iona. That's their 17th on the day. Isaacs dribbling the ball to the top of the key. That ball is stripped away by Alicia Powell. Making up for the Iona turnover. She gets a steal, and then she lays it in. That's phenomenal individual defense there by Alicia Powell. Keeping Iona the 18-point lead.
Keeping her head in the game, anticipating the play.
5:20 to go. Iona now seems to be in cruise control. As this last 2 minutes, they've gone on a 9-0 run. Steck down low, posting up on Adams. She puts up the hook shot. That's too hard, and Adams pulls down the rebound. That's 16 rebounds for Joy Adams.
Steck need a little arch on that ball. A little too much line on it.
Manhattan wanted to travel on Adams as she drove the lane and was triple team, but she got it out to Powell, who then handed it off to Robinson. Robinson then takes a jumper. The jump pass down low to Adams. Adams is fouled on the way up.
Well, Gales lead it by 18, and don't tell me how. This was not a well-played game by Iona.
Well, I think what you can say, it may not be their best offensive game, but defensively in the second half, I think they really picked it up.
Well, they had to turn it on somehow because they weren't going to win this game just on the offensive side of the ball. They were just missing their shots left and right. And Sabrina Gerardo coming up big.
Manhattan has only scored 15 points here in the second half. They had 29 points at the end of the first half.
With Adams coming in the game 68 of 90 from the free-throw line.
Manhattan in the second half shooting only 25%, 6 of 24 from the field. They're also 0 of 4 from long range as Adams knocks down the second free throw, giving Iona a 20-point lead. As it looks like head coach Billy Gotzi is going to call a 30-second timeout.
So the Gales up by 24, 52 left in the game on an 11-0 run over the last 3:17. Jasper struggling. They're 17 of 54 on the day from the field, 5 of 15 from three-point land. This half, though, they're only 6 of 24 and 0 of 4 from three-point range.
What kept Manhattan in this game in the first half was their three-point shot. As you see the defense here by Alicia Powell. The defense in the second half for Iona really limiting the Jaspers. And Iona, on the other hand, does have 17 turnovers.
And I think that steal by Powell kind of like has depleted the Jaspers a little bit. Got to give them credit. They hung tough and they played a physical game.
Foul trouble for Manhattan as Ashley Steck has 4 personal fouls and Shayna Erickson has 3 personal fouls. Skrek brings the ball up the floor, being guarded by Joy Adams.
Oh, I thought that ball was coming this way.
Pass is heading right toward Michael Demurge's court side, but
I
it
will
was
spill
tipped
my
out of bounds.
Diet Coke. It's a physical game here.
Aaliyah Robinson tipped that ball out of bounds, saving your life.
You're not kidding there. Yeah. You speak the truth. You surprised Iona's going with the press there?
No, I think Coach Gotzi knows that she wants to put this game away. She wants to end the game on a good note, I feel, even when it wasn't Iona's best game overall. 7 seconds in the shot clock. Manhattan's going to have to put a shot at Monica Roeder. That shot is blocked away by Joy Adams.
There's nothing there.
2 seconds in the shot clock.
Roeder at the far corner of the court.
If you're Manhattan, you got to get this ball in, then huck it up.
She's trying to get the shot up in there. Boom. Adams was right there.
Parasas, her shot no good. Offensive rebound though goes to Skrek, and Skrek puts up the floater from the baseline, no good. Tamika Martinez, long outlet pass to Alicia Powell. That's another fast break bucket for the junior guard.
I like Powell there. I mean, she didn't rush it too much, took her time, and was able to lay it in.
Powell, after struggling against Fairfield, has 14 points on 6 of 8 shooting, playing within herself and really having an effective game.
And she had the pressure of the defense coming down on her. I guess sometimes you got to have eyes behind your head, too. You got to have that sense that someone's behind you, John.
Nicole Isaacs missed a three-pointer. There was a fight underneath for the rebound between Sabrina Girador and Shayna Erickson. It's a jump ball, and it will go to the Gales. We head to the final official timeout. The Iona Gales are in cruise control now, up 22, 66-44. Stay tuned for the conclusion of this one here on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
This is Gales Women's Basketball. Here's John Stanko and Mike DeMurgis.
That's right, Mike DeMurgis, John Stanko here at the Heinz Athletic Center, where the Gales have opened up a 22-point lead over the Manhattan Jaspers, 66-44, 3:51 in the game. And it's a little bit of teamwork. The Gales have been off with their shots, but they've been able to turn it up here late in the second half and right the ship that looked like it could have gotten away from the Gales early on here, John.
Cassie Ranger seeing her first minutes of the day, gets the inbound pass, and now Powell bringing it up the floor. Powell does have it stolen away. Jasper is now looking to lead in transition, as that's Katie Reese, who got the steal and then was fouled on the way up.
Yeah, Iona foul, number 24, Joy Adams, her third, team's ninth.
Katie Reese looking for her first points of the day. Free throw is up and in. Jackie Marshall checking into the game, replacing D'Amica Martinez.
Jackie Marshall was in my broadcasting class. On-camera presence.
Reese's second free throw is good.
A lot of dedication by her.
It's always fun. Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz always challenges Jackie Marshall to a three-point contest. Jackie Marshall has won every single one.
That doesn't say much for Mike Ritz.
Jackie Marshall pump fake. She'll put up the three. That's no good. Rebound being fought for. Sabrina Girador pulls it down. And with that rebound, Sabrina Girador has now set a new career high for rebounds with 13.
Congrats to Girador. Big game here with the double-double.
Cassie Ranger feeds it to Powell. 3 minutes to go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Powell feeds it to Ranger. That ball is kicked by Skrek, but no kick violation called.
Gales up by 20.
Haley D'Angelo looking to check in at the next whistle. 60-46 the score. Reese has it, looks to get it down to the Roeder. Double team though by Powell and Sabrina. Now Roeder driving at the MAC logo. She puts up the floater and the nice touch.
Little help from the rim there. Little help from her friends.
And Manhattan will call a timeout, down by 18.
So the Gales didn't play their best game, but the better team is going to win, and that's going to be the bottom line. They're going to get their 14th win of the season here with 2:35 left in the game. The Gales lead at 66-48. Sabrina Girador, 13 points, 13 rebounds. I might have to play that number, 13-13. So she got the job done as well. Joy Adams forced underneath the board. 16 and 16 for Joy Adams. So there you go.
Jacqueline Denver getting her first minutes of the day for the Iona Gales. On the floor for the Gales, you have Haley D'Angelo, Jackie Marshall, Cassie Ranger, Jacqueline Denver, and Sabrina Gerador. With this win, Iona will improve to 8-0 in the MAC, will improve to 15-2 overall, and will improve to 7-1 at home. Their only loss at home coming early on in the season to Bowling Green.
And that was a game they could have won. Last second shot.
Jacqueline Denver with a beautiful pass to Cassie Ranger, breaking the press.
The Lone Ranger. Get the relation there?
I do.
Ohio Silver? No.
I do.
Tonto.
Also, that terrible movie by Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp was good in the movie.
I completely disagree. As Steck puts in the points for Manhattan.
It was not a great movie, but Johnny Depp was good in it. There was some historical perspective as well.
That movie needs so many Razzie nominations.
They do it in the sequel, too.
Jackie Marshall feeds it to Jacqueline Denver, and then is tipped out of bounds by Erickson. Denver inbounds it to D'Angelo. Gets it to Ranger. Ranger wants to pop the three. She hasn't seen many minutes lately due to her struggling shooting. D'Angelo feeds it to Gerador. Gerador at the shot clock will put it in.
She got slapped in the eye there, too, so.
That's the way her day is going, though. When she just puts up a prayer at the end of the shot clock, it goes in.
Yeah, it looks like she got smacked in the eye, so she's blinking her eyes right now.
Down low, that is Steck, lays it in.
Gerador with 15 points, along with the 13 rebounds.
Ashley Steck having a good day for Manhattan. That's 14 points. Cassie Ranger, the three, she lets it go. No good. Rebound pulled in by Jackie Marshall. She feeds it out to Haley D'Angelo. Under a minute to go here at the Heinz Athletic Center. The Gales are going to extend their program record winning streak as down low. Gerador, she misses the layup. She gets her own rebound. Then the ball is stripped. Jacqueline Denver picks up the loose ball, gets it to Cassie Ranger. Jacqueline Denver driving, puts it in right side, hand off to Gerador. Gerador travels before putting up the shot.
So 40.9 seconds left. The Gales lead it by 18 points.
Overall, I think Coach Billy Gotts has got to be pleased with the defensive performance in the second half. Offensively, it was not a crisp game. But defensively, I think the Gales really stepped it up.
Well, we're going to find out what she has to say here in a couple of seconds. So
right, stay tuned to the Iona Insider postgame show where Mike will interview Coach Gotze along with a winning player as Haley D'Angelo now brings the ball up the floor as the time is winding down. The Gales will stay undefeated in MAC play and extend their program record winning streak to 14 games. And it's a final here at the Heinz Athletic Center. 70-52 to score. Iona defeats the Manhattan Jaspers. Stay tuned to the Iona Insider post-game show here, where we'll be joined by a coach and a player of the winning Gales squad.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Mike DeMurgis back here at the Heinz Athletic Center where the Gales beat the Manhattan Jaspers 70-52. With me is Coach Billy Gotze. Coach, you guys had an 11-point lead early in the first half. You saw it slip away a little bit. You guys had the shots, you had the looks, but you didn't make the baskets. Give us your assessment of the game.
I think that we were just very sloppy with the basketball. We didn't do a very good job of making clean passes to our open shooters, so we left 10 to 12 points on the board in the beginning because of really bad passing and then turning the ball over. We were just careless with the basketball, and the way we played today was not characteristic of how we normally are.
And you had 20 turnovers, kind of sloppy play. It didn't look like it was forced from Manhattan's perspective on the defense. It more just looked like the team just wasn't crisp. A little bit of butterfingers there.
Right. I don't think they did much to get us out of rhythm. They do have a good zone defense that they play, but I think it was really on us today where we didn't make good passes, and we were just kind of not really careless with the ball, to be honest.
D'Amica Martinez, 18 points, but 2 of 13 from three-point range. Did she have the looks that you wanted, and she just wasn't making the shots for her?
I think she had some good looks, but again, I think their passes were not clean to her. So, a shooter shouldn't have to go get the ball in order to get into their rhythm. And she had to go to her feet, she had to go above her head to get it a couple times. So, a lot of things we need to clean up on the offensive end today.
Positive note: Sabrina Gerardor, 15 points, 14 rebounds. Joy Adams, 16 points and 16 rebounds.
Yeah, our post players, I think, did a good job on us for us scoring on the offensive board. Still not happy where we are defensively, but we have to make some tweaks and we have to continue to move forward. A win's a win, right?
Coach Billy Gotze, that's 14 in a row. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute.
Back here from the Heinz Athletic Center, the Iona College Gales victorious over the Manhattan College Jaspers, 70-52 the final score, and Iona was led today by Sabrina Gerardor, setting career highs in points and rebounds.
That's right, 15 points, 14 rebounds. Her play and the play of Joy Adams, Leah Powell really kept them in the game. D'Amica Martinez was off her game today. Coach Gotze, as she said in the post-game radio interview, was not happy with the shots. They had the looks, but they just didn't make the shots.
D'Amica Martinez did finish with 18 points, but it took her 21 shots. Just went 2 of 13 from long range, so she struggled. Joy Adams finishes with 16 points. She did go perfect from the free throw line. She had 16 rebounds as well. This Iona team, offensively, off their game, but defensively they played exceptionally well, especially in the second half.
No doubt about it. They had to do something, so they had to turn it up on defense, and they were able to get the rebounds, which really saved them because, like we said, they had the open shots, they just didn't make them, so the defense really turned things over. And, let's face it, too, they turned the ball over on offense. 20 turnovers, that's not acceptable. It's a good thing that Manhattan, the Jaspers, are 4-12 coming into this game.
Yeah, Iona had 20 turnovers. Manhattan converted those turnovers into 20 points of their own. Imagine how bad this game could have been for Manhattan if Iona didn't turn the ball over as much as they did. Well, if you're Iona in this game and you're Coach Billy Gotze, what do you take from this game and tell your team tomorrow in practice?
Well, it tells me that Iona has the more talent, but, we've got to step it up. We can't be sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
These were not forced turnovers. We forced those turnovers ourselves. We made the mistakes. We had the sloppy hands. They had the looks, and they didn't make the basket. So, look, if you want to win the MAC, you got to turn it up if you want to get in the tournament.
Manhattan's leading scorer was Monica Ritter. She finished with 18 points on 8 of 15 shooting. She played fairly well. But for this Manhattan team, you saw them hang in there in the first half, but the second half they really kind of dwindled away. What was the reason for that, you think?
Well, I think it's just a talent level. They did everything they could. They stemmed the tide. They actually had a 26 to 25 point lead. They just don't have the talent that Iona has, and that's just the reality of it. When Iona, put their foot to the metal, they turn things on and they turn things around because it was just a talent issue.
Iona will next be in action this Friday at 7 p.m. at Monmouth, taking on the new MAC opponent. But for now, the Gales remain perfect in the MAC. They are now 8-0 in conference play. They are now on a 14-game winning streak, 15-2 overall, and they will look to continue that Friday at Monmouth. I want to thank everyone for tuning in on Iona Insider, either watching the video stream or listening live on radio. And I want to thank you, Michael Demertis, joining me here courtside as the Gales are victorious 70-52. Everyone have a good evening and enjoy the work week coming up, as today marks the end of the long weekend. I want to thank you, everyone, for joining in once again to IonaInsider.com.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on